Triumph Motorcycles is reviving a legend with the launch of the Daytona 660. This mid-range sports motorcycle is powered by a 660cc three-cylinder engine that delivers an output of 70 kilowatt, 95 horsepower, and a torque of 69 Newton-meter. This bike aims to combine sporty performance with everyday rideability and high-quality equipment.
The heart of the Daytona 660. An engine with character.
The engine of the Daytona 660, borrowed from the popular Trident 660, has been further developed to achieve 70 kilowatt, 95 horsepower, and 69 Newton-meter of torque. This engine is characterized by its smooth response and linear power delivery over a wide rev range. With 17% more power and 9% more torque compared to the Trident 660, the Daytona 660 stands out in particular, but can in no way compete with its legendary predecessor. A newly designed exhaust system contributes to the sporty sound.
Chassis and handling.
The suspension of the Daytona 660 combines a 41mm Showa big piston upside-down fork, apparently not adjustable, and a Showa shock absorber with adjustable preload. Radial 4-piston brakes with 310mm discs and steel flex brake lines paired with Michelin Power 6 tiers should guarantee excellent braking performance and grip.
Ergonomics and comfort, made for the road.
With a seat height of 810mm, 785mm with optional seat bench, and an optimized or sportier position of the handlebars and footrests, the Daytona 660 offers a balanced mix of sporty dynamics and comfort. 3 riding modes, sport, road and rain, and an emergency brake warning system increase safety and adaptability to different riding conditions. The driving modes affect the traction control, which can also be completely deactivated. A torque assist clutch has been installed, which ensures a progressive and light lever action. The clutch lever is also adjustable in distance. A quick shifter for upshifting and downshifting without clutch actuation is also available as an option.
Design and customization.
The Daytona 660 has an unmistakable design with LED twin headlights, a central air intake, and a contoured LED tail light. 3 color options are available, complemented by a 660 graphic: Snowdonia white, satin granite, and carnival red. Over 30 original accessories allow for individual customization.
Technology and additional functions.
Technologies such as ride-by-wire, multiple riding modes, and the optional MyTriumph connectivity system are designed to offer a modern and intuitive riding experience. This is complemented by accessories such as heated grips, a USB socket, and a tire pressure monitoring system.
Comparison of the Triumph, Daytona 660 and Trident 660.
Although both motorcycles share a 660cc three-cylinder engine, a closer look reveals a few differences. With a maximum power output of 95 horsepower at 11,250 RPM and a maximum torque of 69 Newton-meter at 8,250 RPM, the Daytona 660 outperforms the Trident, which delivers 81 horsepower at 10,250 RPM and a torque of 64 Newton-meter at 6,250 RPM. This increased performance of the Daytona is reflected in its sportier character. There are also differences in the chassis of the two models. While the Daytona is equipped with a Showa 41mm big piston upside-down fork, the Trident has a standard Showa 41mm upside-down fork. The Daytona's front brake relies on radial 4-piston calipers with 310mm floating double discs in contrast to the Nissin double-piston floating calipers on the Trident. In terms of dimensions, the Daytona 660 is slightly longer with a length of 2,083mm and higher with a height of 1,145mm than the Trident, which is 2,020mm long and 1,089mm high. At 201 kg ready to ride, the Daytona is also slightly heavier than the Trident, which weighs in at 189 kg. The wheelbase of the Daytona is slightly longer due to a modified steering head angle, which results in slightly different handling. In summary, the Daytona 660 offers more power and a sportier chassis, while the Trident 660 is characterized by a lower weight and more compact dimensions, which makes it more agile in urban environments.
Conclusion.
Triumph is bringing back the legendary Daytona. However, the mid-range super sports bike has become a motorcycle that is primarily intended for the road and differs mainly from its base model, the Trident, through the fairing, although the performance has also increased slightly and the ergonomics have become somewhat sportier. Whether this is enough to fill the big shoes of the previous model, however, is for everyone to decide. What do you think of the new Daytona 660? Does it deserve the name, or are you still hoping for the return of a truly super sporty Daytona? You can also follow us on WhatsApp channels, where you will be reliably informed about all new articles and videos. Otherwise, as always, thanks for watching.